Hey everyone! We're going to get that ghostly winter look off our face tonight, starting with our bronzer and our blush brush. Love this stuff. So I use a medium shade, it's called Hermosa, but there's 3 different shades. A lighter shade for very fair people and a darker shade for darker people. So we're going to do some backwards 3s on our face. Backwards 3s, and you want to blend it in very, very well. Take your time. Just one swipe of the bronzer and then blend it in. Backwards 3s, so it hits all the spots that the sun would naturally hit on your face. Now we'll do the other side. Blend it in really well. You see I got a little spot off the top there, so we're going to blend that in. Less is more, and the more you blend, the more natural it will look. There's no orange to this at all. It's just a really nice sun-kissed look. So you can see I'm starting to have some color already. Suck in your cheekbones, next step, and kind of work your way up in that groove. Back and forth, and blend it in really well. And this is going to highlight your natural cheekbones. It's going to make them stand out. Now we'll do the other side. Kind of suck in like a fish and then work that little angle there and blend it really well, back and forth, back and forth. A little bit on each side of the nose. And then I'm going to take my puff brush, which I love and use for everything, and just give it a little blend just to make sure everything's even and there's no spots or anything left, clumps of anything. So that just kind of finishes it off, blends it in. There we go. Now we're going to try a little bit of blush, and again, less is more. I use a color called Sweet. It's kind of like a pinky color, but we have several shades. And we're just going to apply a little bit on the apples of our cheeks. And I'm using another puff brush for that. So there we go. Blend it in. Just want a little hint of color. A little clump on that side, so we'll blend that in. Blend it in a bit more. There we go. So we're starting to see some color to my face rather than that pale, ghostly look. And our final step is lips. Oops, highlights, sorry. Highlights. I use Sexy Pigment for this. It's just a little bit of eye shimmer, and we're just going to put a little bit on the top of our cheekbones just to add a little bit of a highlight. They call this strobing. So just a little touch. It's nice if you're going out or you just want to have that little bit of a glow. Blend it in. There we go. So you see the little glow there on my cheeks. And some lips. I don't go anywhere without my lips. And our lips tend to be dry this time of year. Using a sugar scrub is nice just to get the dead skin off. And trying not to, be overly obsessive licking our lips and things like that. And I always add a liner because it defines your lips and just makes them kind of more shapely. So I'm using conceited lipstick, and I'm adding a primal liner. And it's a little tricky to do because I don't have a mirror. I'm just looking in my phone for this. So it's a little bit tricky. Finish the other side. And there we go. Lips. So I have color. No more cast for the ghost.